With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Wait, set. 180. Mike 59. We got it. Wait, 28.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. He'll have a first down past the 40. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 31 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, Brady. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. To throw is Brady, and he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force into
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Brady. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Brady. It's caught by OBJ. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. To throw, it's Brady. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Colts. First down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. 55. Hey, tight. Hey, ball 66.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Brady. This is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that, and his team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you've got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, if Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string, he's a defending NFL MVP.
But think about this. If Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he'll be the first 22-year-old to do it since Jim Brown. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. You can do that. You can touch the outlaw.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And with that, folks, I want to remind you to join the NFL Salute to Service. This season, the NFL and its players are honoring those who proudly serve our country, and fans are encouraged to join NFL players in writing letters to service members and their families. To learn how you can send your letter today, visit NFL.com/salute. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
First and 10 at the
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, now Brady. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Packers! Darren Waller, 39 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. There he goes left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Brady now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a very good return as he takes us all the way. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll go with Hill here on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Hill. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Tannehill. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. On 1st down, Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A play fake for Miller. It's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Pick it up. 25, check 25. X3, 218, chopper. They go.
Tannehill on 3rd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Tannehill throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. It's complete, Stills. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 4 yards out, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short, and they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Lamar Jackson, 93 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown on the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. 20! And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 51 yards. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. After the sack on first down, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Stevie, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Here we go.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Olivier Vernon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Tannehill on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Here's Tannehill. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, Tannehill. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Tannehill. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing again is Tannehill. And that is caught by Amendola for a Miami touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Now, that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 20.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And Stills bringing it in. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to get it to Landry there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Stills the intended target. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. All right, CD, let's look ahead to Week 12. The week before Thanksgiving, hard to believe some big games. It started Thursday night, Colts-Texans to decide who would go ahead in that division, but also Seahawks-Eagles, a game that you're going to be doing. That's a big one.
It's a monster one, and if you look at the Eagles' record, you would think they absolutely have to have it. But in the NFC East, even a loss doesn't eliminate them, does it? But if they win, they could be neck and neck with Dallas. With Seattle, they're trying to keep pace and stay right on the heels of San Francisco in the NFC West. How about Dallas at New England? That's a big-time game. The Cowboys trying to maintain their lead in the NFC East. New England just 1 loss. And Green Bay at San Francisco. That game got flexed to Sunday night and deserved to be. That could be one of the better ones we'll see this year.
Yeah, that's a trio of games that is very, very strong this weekend. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers! An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, partner, let's look league-wide for a second and think playoffs here. I'm going to give you some teams, and you tell me if they still have a chance at the AFC wild card, or are they just waiting till next year? How about Cleveland at 4-6?
They're actually getting hot right now, but I still don't see them getting there and being in the playoffs.
Okay, same division. Steelers, they're 5-5 right now.
Yeah, I think the loss to Cleveland finished off that run.
Also 5-5, the Titans.
They actually have a chance if they stick to what they do best, and that's run the football. They'll have to chase down Indianapolis and Houston in their own division.
Okay, lastly, I'm going to ask the question because they've talked about it. How about the 3-7 Jets?
Who's they and why?
Not you and I.
Okay, I was about to say, why? No.
Here's Tannehill under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 16-yard touchdown as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. Tannehill. Now a short one to Gesicki. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Come on now, let's go.
1st down.
Check 52's the money.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To throw is Tannehill, and that will be incomplete.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Staying on his feet, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover.